Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell. Welcome everybody back to Final Fantasy XIV with Elliot Rosepetal, a lovely little monk. And put on Fist of Earth, just because it has a really cool effect. And let's put on Fist of Fire. There we go. Nevertheless, welcome everybody. Welcome back. Last episode we took on Leviathan, and that was a pretty epic adventure. We took him out after the second attempt. First one kind of flopped, but hey, we did pretty well. And every now and then we're gonna end up wiping here and there, so it's completely understandable. At least in Final Fantasy, a lot of groups are willing to try out over again some of the runs, and it's been a while since all of us have really ran Leviathan, so it would be, it would be understandable if we forgot some mechanics here and there. After you reach level 60 and start running things like Bismarck, Nirvana, and all the other level 60 primals and Heavensward primals and Heavensward content, you don't really have a lot of time to run some of the older content unless you are directly aiming for it. So I do want to apologize for that. My skill was quite off. At the same time, I'm still learning how to properly play the controller and properly play the monk. It's going to take me a while to nail down the rotation on the controller and to condition myself to play better on the controller. I'm better with keyboard and mouse because it's just what I play more often, but I feel like I'm improving as a controller player and everything. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and talk to Thamriyell about the next quest line we got here. When you met the fraternity. Let's go and accept this. Dharma was informed me of the arrangement. I am keeping a letter of the introduction for Lady Ugiri. To the south stand of gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Huron man there and present him the letter. He serves as gatekeeper of sorts. Now before you go, I'm blessed to remind you that the members of the fraternity of which you be introduced abide in the shadows of Laminstan society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by the bond stronger than mithril. To wit, there invariably ways vary of new faces. And though it be penned by the Admiral himself, more words of the parchment will get you only so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here's a letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. So it looks like we're going to be introduced into the fraternity. I'm guessing it's going to be the ninjas. I think it was going to be the ninja guild or the Doman society, where they have the ability to train people, the assassins, to become ninjas in game, which actually has a pretty cool mechanic of its own. Let's check down here. Oh yeah, we're gonna go see the ninjas. Okay, not the ninjas, the assassins. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see the thieves and the assassins, and see if we can catch up with them. Now they are a very, very, very independent bunch. It's best if I actually don't mess with them too much. I kind of keep my distance a little bit. Anyway, let's go and head over there right now and see if we can find them. For the sake of it, I'm just going to go ahead and pop Fist of Wind. Circle around just a little bit faster so we can find them a little bit easier. It should be down below over here. There you go. Also, I have mail that I need to check. Apparently, my buddy Ophea said that he sent me a nice care package, so I'm going to have to check that out. Well, they still look pretty suspicious, and it's not just the name of inconspicuous man and shadowy woman. For the sake of safety, I'm gonna have Fist of Fire on. I don't know if I have to do any fighting here, but we'll see. Got business with me, venture. Merwood letter of introduction. There we go. Perfect. So you're the woman the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. Been a while since I saw his shad-eating grin. Damn. But what's with all the doe-eyed wenches all about? I expect he got his hands full. Well, he has been chasing ladies. He is a ladies' man after all. There's Lady Ugiri. Ah, he must be the far eastern. It must be the far eastern and what Merwood she went to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, my lady. I'm Ugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when first I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as if to nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa is the city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates didn't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do that dirty work. My people and I keep to the shadows, but we get nothing to be ashamed of. It is simply business with business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited for that purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners, oh there you go, know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There's much we must learn from one another, I think. That's, then what the seven hells are we waiting for? If you come with us, you get to do what's... Wow. Gotta get the name right. You gotta do what's it. We can get acquainted in more private surrounds. Didn't come out right, did it? Didn't. I guess he's trying to hit on her a little bit. Lady Elliot, I should remain with these people for the time, that I might study their ways. Though I'm loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You've been a true friend to us Dolmens. No words will suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my partial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it'll be my honor to welcome you as a student. Oh, definitely, definitely. I actually would not mind learning the ninja arts in this game and being a ninja. Maybe not on Elliot. I think I might need to take some time to level a ninja class and everything, but it would be kind of cool to do some of the class missions for the ninjas, you know, and the assassins and ninjas, just to explore the class storylines. I explored most of them. There are some that I haven't really dipped into, so it'd be pretty fun to explore those. Talk to Lady Yiddy. Through the Maelstrom. Ooh, I believe now this is the time when the story really picks up, and ooh, we got some cool things that we can actually get here. Pretty neat looking gear. Much more secured since first I beheld Eorzea for the Galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in the noble struggle. But forgive me, I kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay on her my humblest thanks. That I could do so in person, but I must need fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. Definitely, Giddy. We'll see you later. Speak with Minfilia at the Rising Stone, so we can easily do that. There we go. I believe, if I'm correct, this is where the story is really gonna start picking up with the last couple of, yeah, we got a couple of problems left over. Yeah, this is where the story is really gonna start picking up here in a little bit, and whew, it's gonna get really dramatic if I remember correctly. It ends at such a beautiful crescendo, and then Heaven's Word starts, and oh, and that's an adventure of its own. And Stormblood is around the corner, and the trailer for that got released, and I did a reaction video on it if you want to check it out. It should be a card somewhere at the top right of the video. Check somewhere around this way. You should be seeing a card at a certain point with the reaction like keyed in there. If you want to check it out, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to watch, but if you'd like to see me freak out over the new reveals and everything, you're more than welcome to. I'll be carefully watching over some of the information and seeing if maybe I can do some theory crafting what kind of content we're gonna get, because apparently we get to explore all kinds of cool content. First of all, there's Alamiko, which we already all knew about. Second of all, apparently we're gonna be fighting to rescue or just to take back the city of Doma. So that should be pretty interesting. I am thoroughly excited for it, and I'll be making some videos regarding that, and maybe some discussion videos, some thoughts on it, and some thoughts on FanFest and everything that happened, as well as the classes that, you know, that are gonna be coming out for the expansion and everything, but I'll leave that for next time. For now, I'm just gonna focus on the story and talk to Minfilia about this whole matter.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale. Yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldesion.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Well, that was totally not sinister at all. That, I believe, through the Maelstrom, that does finish the patch, or I guess the story, one of the stories after the Realm Reborn. And now we're going to be starting the next story here with Menphilia. The Great Divide. Menphilia's thoughts keep returning to the fate of the students of Baldesion. Something happened in Baldesion, some sort of ethereal explosion similar to what the Ultima was able to produce, and then the Isle is no more. I'm not really sure if that fully explained or not, but I mean, at the same time, it should be, I believe, near the Garlean Empire territory, so something happened. Something happened. I don't know what it is yet, but hopefully we'll get to learn here. Our friend, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. No, it avails us not to speculate. Urianger will send word of the developments. Until such time as he does, must remain firmly focused on which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I'll speak to a different matter, one closer to home. It concerns etheric fluctuations which have previously attributed to good King Mughal the 7th. That the king is no more of a blessing for which we have... Oh, the 12th, never mind. Not the 7th, whoops. That the king is no more as a blessing for which we have you to thank. Yet all is not well in the 12's wood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you... Celia, I don't wish to interrupt, but if you have a problem... What manner of problem? A band of refugees, hailing from Moldau this time, are coming to Revenant's Toll seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they're in a seventh heaven awaiting a formal response. I see. Maybe this was to be expected. I should meet them at once. Asilia, you know full well we have the resource to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread, and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear the suit. Elliot, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. So looks like some refugees from Ul'dah, a lot of the Alamigan refugees actually, I believe, decided to head over here once they heard word that Domans was accepted 2 more Donas refugees. We definitely do not have the ability to accommodate all refugees, but maybe those numbers are small enough. Well, at the same time, if we accept them, we have to accept others and everything. Everything's gonna start toppling down, and then we're gonna be unloaded with Uldah's next problem, or the Uldah's next problem. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on here then. Let's go outside, see if we can talk to some of the refugees, maybe make some conversation, figure out why they're here. What exactly led them here? Probably rumors about the Doma. Or something's going on in Ul'dah that's actually pushing the refugees away from, you know, from Ul'dah. Draggle-tailed refugee, there he is. I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. To all be praised, it is you! Ready and willing to work, same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation. Beg your pardon, antecedent. I ain't good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Ul'dah for years now, trying to piece together a life and replace the one we got took. They say it's work, but there's not for an honest man. Not as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palm in the road. The flames do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. And it's only been worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend to be sorry. I don't pretend to know how I can do voice acting well. I don't pretend to be clever, and even I see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where. And then it came to me. Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took them the foreigners in, didn't you? So you'd surely do the same for us. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the Doman's petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it's not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. And so it is with great regret that I must deny your request. But we've got nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us? If I might have a word... Oh, it's Tataru. Oh, if I might have a word... Tataru, is aught amiss? Ill tidings from Ul'dah, my lady. Alphinaud has been wounded. What? How? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently, lashing out at any and everyone. That can't be right. Why would they? Must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. 7 hells. Now the Blades have an excuse. They will round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. Antecedent, please. If you won't help us build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got. Milady, we now want to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstance surrounding this riot, I'm not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, those responsible will have to answer for their actions. How could we be so blind? Find Alphinaud quickly. If he is in danger, or worse, I would have you and none other than by his side. Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Ian and Papalima will see to it. Alphinaud's being treated at Hourglass. Hurry, Elliot! Ah, well, First of all, we got a primal presence happening right now over in 12's Wood again. Yet another primal most likely coming around. And now Alphanot gets shanked. And then a riot happening in Ul'dah. Things are not going chipper, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what, let's go ahead and actually check here for some... Can I carry more campaign or mark station letters to receive any deliveries? The supposed claiming first item that discovered existing letters. Okay, I'll try to keep that in mind. I think I already claimed everything, so I think I'm good. Here's some epicness armor from Tactorum from when you fight Levibetus. Oh my god. Oh, Ophea, what'd you do? Ophea, what'd you do? A militia harness, militia Calga, militia Subligar. I already fought Levibetus, but thank you so much, dude. Oh my god, and even a straw hat. Can't forget the epic hat. Oh my god, okay. I need to put this on. Wait! Oh, I think I know what it's supposed to look like. I think I know what it's supposed to look like. Give me a sec here. Able to process mail. There you go, not able to process mail. Let me check on that. Hold on, let me see what like is that what I think it is. Put on the hat, then we'll put on this. No belt. Got pants. Wow. Wow. I need some better lighting. I need to go inside to see this. Oh my god, Ophea. My god. If only I would have received this mail before I got before I fought Levibetus. This would have been an amazing outfit to go with. Thank you so much. Wow. That is on point. That is the same outfit that the one Rogadin that pretended he fought Levibetus. You know, Levibetus. That whole Rogadin over in Limsa. Oh no, not Limsa, Lanosha. I believe it was like middle Lanosha or lower Lanosha, one of those two. I think it was lower. Anyway, the Rogadin that claimed he fought Leviathan or Levibetus, you know. He wore the same outfit, and now, Ophea, links below, by the way, please go check him out in the description below, I'd really appreciate that. Send me this absolutely incredible outfit. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and end this amazing outfit. This is just top-notch outfit, I love it. I'll see if I can maybe glamour this onto me. I do like the Yuda's outfit a lot, and I think I'll keep that one for now. But I'll find a way to get this working over at least towards in the end gear. I like I like a curl pattern on it. It looks kind of sexy actually, kind of sexy in our character. I like it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and actually wrap up around here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. My name is Thamriyell. Like, subscribe, and over every day. And next episode, we're gonna go see if we can save Alphanot as well as quell some of the riots happening in Ul'dah, and maybe take care of or start taking care of a primal problem. Anyway, see ya.